Alright, welcome back to some more Cash Cleaner Simulator here on Bear's Den. And, well, I got our two racks moved in here. And I need to get the table moved in. But I think we want to do a little shopping first. Can we get another table? I'm assuming it's going to be on miscellaneous. We got $3 grand to spend. It's gonna be 200 for another table. All right, let's go ahead and add that to the cart. And what do we got in our tools here? Marked bill sorter. Now that sounds very, very good. Let's add that to the cart. Washing machine, custom dryer, platform trolley, money counter, large. And yeah, money counter euro large. We got to talk about that. We have euros we got to deal with. It's also a movable chute. I have no idea what that is, but that's way more than we can handle. I really want this to see what this thing does. That's going to be. I'll have to take the mark bill sorter off for right now. And we'll just get those two. And then we'll have our regular one and we'll have the large one. And I got to get through all of this mess. But we have euros, lots of them, and they're filthy. So I'm going to have to do some cleaning for that. We have a in 50s. Yeah, we can handle that. We'll take that. So that was this one. This is the one, Europhoria. That's the one that started us on euros. So we're going to have to deal with those soon. This all looks like US currency, so we'll throw that over here. And I'm going to take a minute as soon as my stuff gets here and set up that new one, take a look at it, and then we're going to have a moment for me to sit here and wash and dry a whole lot of money. It's got bunny ears. Why does it have bunny ears? Why is that a thing? Who put bunny ears on the counter thing? Okay, trying to walk with this table? Seriously, this is painfully slow. Alright, so we're going to set this right here. Yeah, that looks good. And then this thing is definitely large. Large and in charge. With bunny ears. Again, no idea about the bunny ears. So I like the interface way better on this one because the buttons are bigger and I can see them with the, this one over here drove me nuts because it has that, pokey thing. It, bullseye with the thing. This doesn't have that. So I don't have to deal with that. This is way better. And it's got a much larger chute. Hey, what is that? Hold on. Oh, well, that's interesting. All right. So let's get us a thing here. Let's try this out. We'll just wheel this bad boy right on up in here. We'll grab this, shove it in, and yeah, hundreds is fine. And it's back a little. I gotta move the thing. Hold on. Let's move this back. Not like that. Damn it. I keep... There. Now start. Much better. I'm assuming that a shopping cart set up right in there might be better, but it holds less. Hey, what are you doing? What the fuck is all this? Says X. There's also a button there. Huh, so you can shoot. Okay, is this marked money? That's a mess. Who did this? I'm assuming me, but okay, these are partial counterfeits. Some are good, some are counterfeit. Let's clean this up real quick. Those are all counterfeit. These are all good. Okay. Give me these. Put them back in here. Alright. And grab these. Put these over here for dealing with counterfeit wise. And now that I ain't got a mess in there, let's just grab one of these and go have a look-see. It's not marked. No, it's not marked. It's counterfeit. Interesting. So this thing is going to automatically sort out our counterfeits for us. Well, that's just beautiful. That is going to save me so much time. So now we just got to get the marked one, and we can sort out, you know, all the things, and I won't have to go to that stupid table anymore. Alright, so if this is going to do this, now I would have to say, if we could have different colors or a way of sticking things to this to say what it is, would be nice, because this is a little confusing for hack. Oh, this is going to save so much time. Same with these, like in Parcel, where you could order different ones in different colors. I don't think that was a thing, was it? We couldn't order these in different, if we can, I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah, there's nothing in here for a different color that I see. Sadly. Alright, so I'm gonna get going through this. Get as much of this sorted out. What other 20 grand no marked bills in any dollar amount will be a bit of a pain in the butt because I don't have the mark thing. I'm gonna have to manually check them. 20 grand in a medium box bound with that. Any dollar bill, no counterfeit. Okay. This we can definitely do right now. Because we have our counterfeit checker thing now. And right there is 20 grand. In a medium box. Well, we've got boxes all over the place, so that won't be a problem. So open that, grab these, chuck them in. No Confederates, bound with straps. You're good. And we'll see how much we get for that. Because I actually didn't pay attention to how much we got for it. 500, 560, 6, 7, 742. That's not bad. That gets us back up to $1,000. All right. What else do we got that we can kick out quickly? Load of 50 grand in a box, any dollar bill amount. Load of 45 in sports bag in 50. This one will be easier, even though it wants more because it wants 60 grand. Don't do that. We need this money. And pack it. Go. I'm gonna love this. It's kind of hard to hit the buttons. I gotta kind of work from it on this side. So let's actually move my trolley back over here. I can't call it a shopping cart because that's not what an American shopping cart looks like. It really looks more like a European or British trolley. They've got weird shopping carts compared to what we're used to over here. All right, so I'm gonna get to work on this, and I'll be back when we're ready to submit this one. I just got to go through, all of this money, and then we'll probably start on the euros in the next episode. We need one more thing, and we can blow the doors off of one of these. And I really want to know what's inside of one of those. So give me a bit. I'll be right back. Okay, I went through all of that. This is what we have left over instead of doing that whole box thing we were doing over here with individual boxes. Just might as well leave a shopping cart with whatever excess, and then we throw it in the next round. But this is what I got out. Plus, there's a box with a bunch of hundreds in it. But this will get this energy of numbers done. And it doesn't say a specific box. Doesn't say it has to be clean either. So we're going to go ahead and give them this crusty box. 4, 5. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And just to make sure, we'll do the scanning thing. Everything's good. Pack it and ship it. There we go. 300 up to 420. 465. So what are we at currently? 1560. And for the Mark bill sorter, we need 1300. So give it here. All right, so now we can check out that real quick, which honestly means I probably need to unwrap those, but with these two tools, we should be able to sort just about everything, as at least for, American currency. We got to get into the other currencies yet. Like, I'm assuming that's not going to do. Let's look and see here. Tools, smart bill, washing machine, dryer, money counter large, money counter euro large. So yeah, we're gonna need 250, well, 2,500 to deal with that. All right, so here is our marked sorter. Bring that on over here. And so FBI, police, gangs, unknown, and all. Okay. So let's move these over here, because these are ready to go out. We're going to move this to here. Grab this. I'm assuming it's going to shit something out front. We'll just grab all this and attempt to get it to go in there. Alright, there we go. So we'll just have it do any mark, because we're not worried about anything specific. Okay, nothing in the tray. So does that mean that everything that went through is, I'm assuming it's stopping anything that has a mark. Okay. So if we put all this in here. See, now it caught something. Stop. Let's go check. Always best to check. Yeah, that is definitely marked by, what is that, police? Hey, that's actually one we don't have either. Are they all police? Yeah, looks like they're all police. Alright, so grab this one. There we go. We only need FBI now and unknown, whatever unknown is. So we can grab these. And I don't think we can put them back in that tray. Yeah, we can't put them back in that tray. We'll just throw them up there and let them sort again. So all of these are unmarked then. One would assume. So then we can just shove these into... I hate it when it grabs in that weird flump like that. I'm assuming Junior will yell at me later and tell me why I'm... or how I'm... See, it's in a nice ball there, and then it just drops in. No idea. Alright, so now I get to sit here and go through all of these. I am going to go ahead and cut these open. Be a little wasteful on our things, but we're doing a marked quest, so we really should check everything just to be sure. So I'm going to run all of this back through. All of these need to be checked. I'm going to put these back here for now. I'm not real worried about the 20s at the moment, because we've got this whole box of hundreds I need to work through. Okay, so that was just done. in, get it started, shove all this up here, get it started again. So now we can do marked bills, Confederate bills, and we don't have to use that stupid table anymore to do so. That is quite nice. See, it's in that weird clump that's just gonna fall all over the place. I'm gonna take time to do this just to make sure it doesn't, because that's really annoying when it does that. Alright, you get in there. Oh, lost one. There we go. Pack that up. Alright, so we need... Nope, we're not doing the Europe thing yet. Not that. That's not what I wanted. I want... No, not that either. There you go. No stain. That's what we want. So 20 grand, no marked bills in any dollar amount. Well, guess what? You got it right here. And I probably don't even need to put this in a box. Just throw it on the belt. It's good. Yep, I did it. All right. So tracker wise, we have the Euro one and we have this one. This is $50 bills. So now I am going to definitely take the time to do all of this sorting. Hey, we actually have a full thing of marked bills. All right, so let's just do that. And this will be for our marked ones. This will be for our Confederate ones. And I really wish I could have a sign that's going to remind me, but we're going to go with it's behind the thing. And anything that's good, at least for now, we'll just leave up here. I may go ahead and get another one of these racks and put it over here to the side for the Confederate, but Confederate. Counterfeit. How many times did I mess that up? Okay. Pack. Okay. Those are good. Not any good for what we're doing, but they're good. Why that? There's 100 in that. There's 100 in that. Okay. So you just were being stupid. Gotcha. And that's all. It looks like a whole bunch of 50s, which is good because we need a whole bunch of 50s. Now, see, that one didn't make a mess. All right, so let me get this worked through, and we'll turn in this one. I'm assuming I'm going to have enough. We've got, I'm assuming this box right here is going to be my most of at least my 50s. Those are all 50 wrapped up, except for that one right there. So should be pretty easy to get through all that. So we'll turn that in at the beginning of the next one, and hopefully we'll have enough money we can start on the Euro thing. We do have two more of these 10 grand, no counterfeits. Yeah, that's easy enough to do. And then this one's 55 sports bag. That's easy enough to do. And we got to get to Bill Whisper here because that is locked. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to start on the Euro thing next time. We just need the money to buy the thing. Hold on. Hold on. We have the reputation. We just need 5 grand. Okay, so that'll be coming soon. Anyways, Euros next time. I'm gonna bust as much of this out as I can so we can throw a bunch of these down the chute next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time.